New York City's mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani is drawing national attention with a bold call to boycott Starbucks. As union workers go on strike across the country, he urged supporters to back striking workers, demanding a fair labor contract from the coffee giant. Mamdani said that skipping Starbucks during the strike sends a message that workers deserve real bargaining power. His stance signals how he may wield political influence as a pro-union voice in the country's largest city. Union workers walked out in more than 25 cities during Starbucks' high-traffic Red Cup Day promotion. Despite the walkouts, Starbucks said that nearly all of its stores stayed open with minimal disruption. Workers United claims the company refuses to negotiate seriously and continues anti-union behavior. Starbucks argues that its wages and benefits already make it one of the best retail jobs in the nation. Talks between the company and the union collapsed earlier this year. After initial signs of progress, workers have filed hundreds of unfair labor practice charges, escalating tensions across the chain. According to federal labor officials, Starbucks has engaged in union-busting tactics. A claim the company denies Red Cup Day has become a pressure point as workers target one of Starbucks' most profitable events. Last year's strike forced several store closures and heightened national awareness of the dispute. Tensions grew under Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol as workers rejected new policies they say strain store staff. Store closures in major cities, including dozens in New York, added turmoil for workers and landlords. Mamdani's election, powered by progressive energy, reflects growing support for labor-focused policies. Mamdani was elected mayor November 4th after a shocking win in the Democratic primary in June as a Democratic socialist.
Thank you, my friends. The sun may have set over our city this evening, but as Eugene Debs once said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity. For as long as we can remember, the working people of New York have been told by the wealthy and the well-connected that power does not belong in their hands. Fingers bruised from lifting boxes on the warehouse floor, palms calloused from delivery bike handlebars, knuckles scarred with kitchen burns. These are not hands that have been allowed to hold power. And yet, over the last 12 months, you have dared to reach for something greater. Tonight, against all odds, we have grasped it. The future is in our hands. My friends, we have toppled a political dynasty. I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in private life. But let tonight be the final time I utter his name as we turn the page on a politics that abandons the many and answers only to the few. New York, tonight you have delivered a mandate for change. A mandate for a new kind of politics. A mandate for a city we can afford. And a mandate for a government that delivers exactly that. On January 1st, I will be sworn in as the mayor of New York City. I must say this. Thank you. Thank you to the next generation of New Yorkers who refuse to accept that the promise of a better future was a relic of the past. You showed that when politics speaks to you without condescension, we can usher in a new era of leadership. We will fight for you because we are you. Or as we say on Steinway, ana minkum wa ilaykum. Thank you to those so often forgotten by the politics of our city who made this movement their own. I speak of Yemeni bodega owners and Mexican abuelas, Senegalese taxi drivers and Uzbek nurses, Trinidadian line cooks and Ethiopian aunties. Yes, aunties. To every New Yorker in Kensington and Midwood and Hunts Point, know this. This city is your city, and this democracy is yours too. This campaign is about people like Wesley, an $11.99 organizer I met outside of Elmhurst Hospital on Thursday night. A New Yorker who lives elsewhere, who commutes 2 hours each way from Pennsylvania because rent is too expensive in this city. It's about people like the woman I met on the BX33 years ago, who said to me, I used to love New York, but now it's just where I live. And it's about people like Richard, the taxi driver I went on a 15-day hunger strike with outside of City Hall, who still has to drive his cab 7 days a week. My brother, we are in City Hall now. This victory is for all of them, and it's for all of you. The more than 100,000 volunteers who built this campaign into an unstoppable force. Because of you, we will make this city one that working people can love and live in again.